All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Friday, and you know what that means. Every Friday, it is, say it with me, Octane Friday. Who doesn't love that? We just kick it up a notch here in the cave, and we just let it roll, right? Man, this is just good stuff every Friday. Just some good head-banging music, right? Well, we've done some good stuff this week. We've been keeping it kind of short, and I'm going to do that again today for the week. I don't know. I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee we're not going to have some 8 to 11 minute episodes coming up, but we're trying to keep it a little short and sweet this week, just for you. All right, what are we talking about today? Big birthday yesterday. Saved it for today because it's entirely appropriate for Octane Friday, and that's Ozzy Osbourne. Where's my sticker? That's right. Ozzy Osbourne turned 72 yesterday. 72, that's rough, right? It's been hard watching Ozzy get old. I mean, some of our rock icons age really, really well. Their voices get nice and gravelly, and they do it really well, but it's also the kind of music they do. The heavy metal guys, the hard rock guys, that's tough to watch. I mean, first of all, a lot of hard living, but that music, I mean, it's tough to squeeze into that leather and just scream about all the things you scream about. But anyway, I've seen Ozzy a few times. I don't even know how many times I've seen him, but I've seen him solo in 87 maybe, 88, not sure. But I saw him at Worcester Centrum with Brittany Fox and White Lion. How about that? And I've seen him with Sabbath a few times. So yeah, I've had my due with him. He made it tough on us, didn't he, when he did that TV show? That was rough, watching him shuffle around. I mean, it was funny, but it was sad at the same time. That was hard. But he's still plugging along, so who knows? Maybe he'll be out there again touring when the apocalypse is over. I'm not going to run down his total history. That would take a good 15 minutes. But remember, born in Birmingham in the UK, grew up poor. Birmingham was destroyed, never really recovered at this point from the World War. Total industrial town, grew up poor, like I said. They formed the band Earth in 1967 and then moved the name to Black Sabbath in 1969 when Tommy Iommi had a dream about that piece of it, or the name. He met his future wife Sharon around that time. Remember, Paranoid came out 5 months later. It was Master of Reality. And they just took off from there. I mean, they put out some really, really great albums. He left in 78 for 3 months. He said he was going to do his album called Blizzard of Oz, a name that was suggested to him from, I think, his father. I'm not sure. Anyway, and he was beckoned to come back, and he did. He came back, and they did the album Never Say Die. They were doing massive amounts of drugs at this time. It was not a pretty time for them, but they did manage a tour, and Van Halen opened for them in 78. That must have been a heck of a show at that point. He was fired in 79 for such shenanigans, and that's when Rainbow singer Ronnie James Dio took over. Gotta check out that song Heaven and Hell if you get a chance. But then he went full steam on that solo career. Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, and Speak of the Devil. That was his heyday in solo albums. I was introduced to his solo work. Obviously, I was already listening to Sabbath, the first 2 albums especially as a kid. But his solo record someone gave to me, I think his name was Renee. Where are my Hanover peeps out there? Hanover High School, 9th grade. There was someone named Renee, this guy. What was his last name? Was it Hool? I don't even know. Anyway, if you remember who he was, let me know. But he gave me those first two solo record albums, and the very first song I ever fell in love with was Mr. Crawley, which I feel like you don't hear that song enough. And then I was off and running. Obviously later on, more albums, more tours. Ozfest in the mid-90s, that grossed over $100 million in total. His TV show, like I talked about, more albums. The Black Sabbath reunion in 2011 went to that. So yeah, he's been quite productive. How do I pick a song of the day? I mean, so much material, and I really did. I picked it right away because I feel like I don't hear this song enough. It could have been Mama, I'm Coming Home. That's a good one. And it could have been See You on the Other Side. I think that's what it's called, right? That's a pretty good one. But really, for me, it's No More Tears. I don't know. I don't know if everyone's a fan of that song from him, but I do. I love that song. No More Tears from Ozzy Osbourne. That's going to be your song of the day on Octane Friday. Give me your Ozzy stories. Tell me what you've seen. Tell me what concerts you saw. Tell me what songs you love. Happy birthday to Ozzy. Ozzy, if you're out there and you're listening, hit me up. We can chat. Yeah, all right. No more tears. Ozzy Osbourne, Octane Friday. Enjoy it. As usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.